Hello and welcome to Meanwhile back on the hobby farm. Hey, this is old news if you follow me on Facebook, but for YouTube it's new. My cat I've had for 4 years and 4 months was a feral cat living on the streets of Flint, was being shot at. I couldn't even look at that cat from across the street and he would take off when we first got him. But get this, he lets me pat him now. Look at this, folks. Come on. Come on, show him how you let me pat me. Yeah, come on, yes. He lets me pat him. And this is DC. He's a nice cat. He's, in the last, I think it's been a week, he's been letting me pat him. He loves to be patted, loves the tail to be patted. But this is a cat that was, the goats just jumped behind me. Come here. Show them how friendly you are. He greets me at the door every morning when I get up because he wants to be fed. But most importantly, he loves to be patted, huh? Come here, come here. Come here, yes. Tell him what a good kitty you are. Yes. Never thought I would see this day where this cat would let me pat him. I tried picking him up. Nah, he ain't ready for that yet. But, yeah, this is DC. AC took off when we first got him. Well, about 6 months into it. But look at that. Lets me pat him. This is the cat that you've seen on Facebook where I would talk to him and I would go, meow, meow. And he would meow back to me. And he'd be doing that for about 3 years. But he would not let me. So finally I was able to get within, 4 feet of him, 3 feet of him. And then I used to go like this and just pat him once and he would take off. And then I wouldn't see him for the rest of the day. But the breakthrough was last week. He's a lovable cat. He hasn't purred yet. But check that out, huh? This is the cat. And he's, for an outdoor cat, he is due for his shots. And that's another chapter. I got to figure out how I don't want to lose his trust by capturing him and have a heart and bringing him into a vet. So I may have to sedate him in the food someday, put him in a carry-all, bring him to a vet, and by the time he comes through, maybe, or I might even have my vet come here and do it. But he's a nice cat, and considering he's been an outdoor cat, this cat is extremely clean, no fleas. He's in really good shape. I do want to get him checked for feline leukemia. Have the I think there's a vaccine for that. He's due for his rabies shots and distemper, and we'll probably give him a little bit of dewormer. Yeah, you're such a good boy. I'm talking about you. You are a Facebook, YouTube star now. So, folks, if you have a cat, a barn cat, a wild cat, what I'm going to tell you is don't push it. If you spook them once, and I did, when I had him for about the 4 or 5 month period, he went inside a have-a-heart trap that I was trying to capture some raccoons in, and he was going nuts. I released him out of that trap, and I didn't see him for 3 days. You got to let him go at their pace. 4 years is a long time, but I was getting concerned because I'm guessing he's probably around 6 years old. At some point, he's going to get old, and he's not going to, survive those sub-zero weather temperatures in the winter, and eventually I'm going to build his trust to be able to eventually pick him up, put him on my lap, carry him, and maybe have him in the basement, not this year, maybe a year or 2, 3 years down the road. But look at that. This is the cat. I have to dish out some of my old videos that I used to have of him. This was impossible. He used to hiss at me if I just went like this and touched his back. Hi, yeah, tell him you're a star. Yeah, you're a star. Loves to have that tail. Loves to have that tail. Where you going? Where you go? There you are. Yeah, you're a movie star. Yeah, you got more than what Morris the cat had. But look at that. He is such an awesome. Hey, that's it, folks. Just wanted to give you the update. Things are going good on the hobby farm. Been clearing the back 40 again. We've had tons and tons of 12-foot high pokeweed growing, which we all know is poison. So I've been working on that. We rented a skid steer. Got about half of it plowed under and out yesterday. Did the rest by hand today with a heavy-duty weed whacker, and now we're going to spray it with some natural stuff. But anyway, it's not about that. This is about our kitty cat. Yes, he's such a good boy. Yes, you are. You are such a good cat. I wonder if I'll ever get him to purr. But this is a wild street cat. So I'm taking it, maybe at some point when he was a kitten, he may have been an indoor cat, and then he escaped, or they let him out and run the streets of Flint and got shot at, was abused. And that's why, because Normally they say it's almost impossible to domesticate a feral or street cat, barn cat, but this guy's a good boy. He is fixed, so we know he doesn't have any little baby kittens hanging around anywhere. But that's it, folks. Hey, take care. DC, meow.